Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you clicked on this video, you most likely spent quite some time on Elden Ring already, and you may be looking for a new challenge or some form of achievement. So welcome to my first YouTube video in the series How to Get Every Weapon in Elden Ring. Today we'll be focusing on all 16 daggers and how to obtain them. Note that these indications are based mostly on information I found on the wiki, and I'm just providing you with the fastest options to obtain all of them, in my opinion, especially for the ones you need to farm of monsters. I am aware that there may be some other farming routes and locations that you find relevant, so do not hesitate to let me know in the comments so that the others can also benefit from the information. Without further ado, let's get into it. Firstly, the dagger, probably the easiest on this list. So just head to Roundtable Hold and purchase it from the Twin Maiden Husk for 400 runes. Easy peasy. You can buy the Parrying dagger from Patches during his questline. You can catch him early in the game in Mirkwater Cave in Limgrave. Just deal with the two bandits while avoiding the bell traps, then head right to the fog wall. Open the chest, then hit him until he reaches about midlife, and then hides under his shield. Then wait until you can talk to him, forgive him, and exhaust all dialogue options before reloading the area. Come back the same way you just did, and trade with him. You can now buy the Parrying dagger for 1600 runes. The next one on the list is the Miséricorde, which you can pick up in Stormville Castle. From the Rampart Tower side of Grace, head outside and jump on the roof below, then jump down to the ledge below and make your way inside the building. There may be a grafted scion patrolling this room. Jump down to the room below. The dagger is in the room on the right. Unlock the door with a stone sword key. Then take care of the two soldiers inside. The dagger is on the corpse on the other side of the room. The Great Knife can be farmed from a group of demi-humans near Artisan's Shack in Mount Gilmere. They are hiding behind the ship, but just attack one of them until they all come out. After defeating them, reset the area and repeat until they drop the dagger. The Bloodstained dagger can be farmed close by as well. From Azure, the primeval sorcerer site of Grace, head back to the Hermit village while hugging the right cliff. There will be one big demi-human in front of you. After you defeat him, head left immediately to find another one. Reset the area and repeat until you get the dagger. To get the Erdsteel dagger, head to Mistwood outskirts side of Grace, then climb up the ruined structure that stands above the eastern road. There you will find Kenneth Hyde. Talk to him until he has nothing new to say and head south toward Fort High. Get the side of Grace in case you die before heading into the castle. You can actually ignore most of the monsters outside, but I recommend you deal with all the ones inside before proceeding upstairs. Do not hesitate to use the small room as a chokehold. Once it's done, head upstairs and kill the knight. You can then fast travel back to Mistwood outskirts. Go back to Kenneth Heights to claim your reward. The Wakizashi is located in the Gaol Cave in Kelid. You will need a stone sword key to enter the cave. So go down the main path. Until you find an open cell on the right. Follow the path again and you should fall down to the lower level. Then take 2 left turns. Deal with the enemies following you. And follow these routes. Once you get to this building structure, look for the lever on the upper floor and activate it. Jump on the right and you will see now that the cells are open. The dagger is on the cell on your left side. In Dominula, the windmill village, you will find the Celebrant sickle. From the side of Grace, go up the path until you see 2 dancers with blue coats. They are the ones you need to farm. Once you attack them, all the dancers will become hostile, and I recommend you kill them too, as they can drop other cool weapons. Then rest and repeat until you get the dagger. From the village of the Albinaric side of Grace, head up the path, kill the perfumer, and head where you found old Albus. Next to him is a coffin with the Ivory sickle inside of it. To get the crystal knife, head to Royal Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. Head left, then right, and follow the path, killing all the enemies in your way. Keep going forward until you reach a lift. Use the rafter to cross the room and deal with the enemies. Then, keep following the tunnel. One soldier will run at you from the right, and 2 are suspended on the corridor doorframe. Another one will hide behind the entrance of the second room, where you can find the dagger. To get the Scorpion Stinger, head to the Grand Cloister side of Grace in the Lake of Rot. Then head down using the structures and columns. Head towards the Big Pest Gathering. Deal with them one by one. And once the road is clear, get inside the building and claim your reward. Cinquedea can be found near the Bestial Sanctum in northeast Caelid. Head outside and towards the cliff on your right. Look down until you find a route close enough to jump on. From there, it's only a matter of making small jumps, and all you have to do is keep going down while dealing with the bats that will attack you. There are more than one ways to get to this location. To be honest, I kinda wigged it and got it on my first try, so I guess you could do it too, but feel free to follow my steps or anyone else's on YouTube. Once you reach this level, just head north until you find the Dagger. And a bit further down this path is also the Dragon Crest Shield talisman that you may want to grab. Oh boy, this has to be the toughest one. To get the Glintstone kris, you need to do the Ceylon questline, which starts at the Waypoint Ruins after defeating the Mad Pumpkin Head. Talk to Ceylon and exhaust all dialogue. Then head to Primeval Sorcerer Azure, Site of Grace in Mount Kelmir, and talk to him. He will give you the Comet Azure sorcery. Head back to Ceylon. Talk to her again. Until she gives you the Celia Sealbreaker. Then travel to the Celia hideaway in Caelid, which is hidden further up the mountain from the Church of Plague and below Fort Fareth. Follow the path and walk on the first crystal on your right. Beware of the sorcerer, not like I did. Then, jump down on the crystals behind him to reach the bottom of the cave. Then you will find the sorcerer, kill him, and break the seal. Once more, talk to the NPC here, and he will give you the Stars of Ruin sorcery. Head back to Ceylon, and exhaust all dialogue. She will ask you to retrieve a gem from her real body in the Witchbane ruins in the Weeping Peninsula. After completing this step, you need to have defeated General Wadan and talk to Jaren in Redmane Castle to progress any further, since he will not move if the Radan festival is still happening. So once you've talked to him, head to the Three Sisters area behind Carrier Manor. And look for the ruins closest to Rani's Rise. They have a secret stairway which leads to a room with a secret wall. Behind that wall you will find a new body for Salen, so use the gemstone on it, then exhaust dialogue. It is now time for the final confrontation. Head to the Raya Lucaria Grand Library. Head outside the door. Look for a golden summoning sign on your left and use it to side with Selen against Jaren. With the help of the witch, you should be able to defeat him. Talk to Selen one last time after defeating him and get your reward. The Reduvia dagger is obtained from killing Bloodyfinger and Righteous in front of Murkwater Cave in Limgrave. Since you cannot access the cave without defeating him first, the closest site of grace would be north of Agil Lake, and follow this path until you encounter him. Defeat him to get the dagger. From the Forbidden Land side of Grace, head back into the building. And up the elevator, but be fast as you need to jump to reach a secret level very quickly. Open the door and loot the room to get the Blade of Calling. The last one, and maybe the most iconic of all, the Black Knife. From the Rumbald Side's path in Altus Plateau, head west towards the Sainted Hero's grave. You will find the Black Knife assassin guarding the entrance. If she's giving you a hard time, use the Sentinel's torch to break her stealth. You will loot the knife upon defeating her. So yeah, that's it for today. Hopefully now you've got all 16 daggers, and in my next video I will be covering the 19 straight swords location, so don't hesitate to subscribe if you want to follow up on that. And of course, if you have other tips and locations for farming those, don't hesitate to share with others in the comments. I hope you have a good day.